Okay. Upstairs, straight ahead. She's right here, straight ahead.
The one thing I was real glad is, I've had a part-time for 20 years. So when I went to the hospital, they just took it.
How's it going?
I would recommend anybody. If it's part-time, you need to have one. Because I was gonna say that somebody is gonna get them on the other, you know, nothing about it.
Yeah. You know, I was looking at stuff that I thought, get out.
How are you?
And then it was good, like,
Really nice rainbow. Rain.
Either eat dinner. That's before we go early. Yeah.
Right. More time.
I'm looking pretty clever.
Right, so if I start looking for, I'm fine.
Ended up.
My daughter had a job in good thing. That post nights, it's not gonna have.
Yeah. So I'll be racing here.
First year. That's where I do. I guess they figured out. This is. See, that's smart.
So is that a wish club?
Yeah.
Oh, the green one? Yeah. No, that's good. Yes.
Wow. Yeah, you recording it.
Yes, sir. I'm trying to. That's my. It took me a long time to find the perfect thought, fortunately. I will drive it until I can. And I hope that's a minute. No, maybe it's all the cost what it costs to keep it up. You said as long you buy it, you live it. All right, as it is 7 o'clock, I will call this meeting of the Oconee County Planning Commission to order.
Good evening and welcome to the August 15, 2022 meeting of the Oconee County Planning Commission. We are a recommending body to the Oconee County Board of Commissioners. Decisions made tonight on rezoning requests and other issues will be forwarded to the Oconee Board of Commissioners or appropriate city council for final action. Tonight's agenda and sign-in sheets for people wishing to speak are available outside the commission chambers. This is the procedure we follow. The Oconee County Planning Department staff presents their report and recommendations on each request. Public input is received from the petitioner or petitioner's representative. Public input is received from a group representative or any individuals speaking in favor of the request. This period will be limited to 20 minutes total. Public input is then received from a group representative or any individuals speaking in opposition to the request. This period will also be limited to 20 minutes total. The petitioner or petitioner's representative is allowed an opportunity for response or clarification if time remains in the 20-minute period. The public input session will then be closed. The Planning Commission will discuss the request and may ask questions of the planning department staff and/or the petitioner. Upon a motion and a second, and after any discussion of the motion, the Planning Commission will vote on the motion. The commission may elect to approve, modify, place conditions on, or deny a motion. We ask that you observe the following items regarding public input. Upon approaching the podium, please state your name and home address. Please direct your comments to the Planning Commission and not to the audience. When there are multiple speakers, please avoid repeating statements made by previous speakers so that there is time to hear from everyone. We ask the audience to extend the courtesy of not applauding or commenting on any of the speakers. Our first item on the agenda is the approval of the minutes from the July 18th, 2022 meeting. Commissioners, you have in front of you a copy of the minutes. Please review and suggest any comments, corrections.
It's a small thing, but at the bottom of page 3, item number 4, my name is not spelled correctly. You know.
Nath. Yes. All right. Any other corrections? In which case I'll entertain a motion.
We accept the minutes as corrected.
All right, we have a motion to correct from Nathan and a second from Matt. Any discussion? All in favor, please signify by raising your right hand. It's unanimous. First item on the agenda is special use P22-0132, Prince Avenue Baptist Church.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, Commissioners. Again, this is P22-0132, Prince Avenue Baptist Church Incorporated, located just off of Highway 78, Monroe Highway. The two subject parcels are B02012BB and BC. And the aerial photograph is shown here and in your packets. It's currently zoned AG in the community village and suburban neighborhood character area. And the applicant is requesting expansion of the existing special use permit number 7787 to include the newly acquired acreage to be used for expanded athletic fields. You have the concept plan in your application packet, larger version, the architectural images submitted with the application, and staff recommends conditional approval with our standard 3 conditions. Thank you.
Thank you. This time we'll hear from the petitioner or the petitioner's agent.
Good evening. I'm Jeff Carter with Carter Engineering Consultants, 3651 Mars Hill Road in Watkinsville. And I'm the civil engineer on the project and wanted to present this project to you tonight. I would say that Richard Ricketts is he's athletic director for Prince Avenue, and he's here in attendance tonight. And hopefully we can address or answer any questions that you may have. If you don't mind, if you can look behind you, we've got a rendering of the site plan. The The very bottom of the sheet is Highway 78. This is the existing entrance to the church. And Ruth Jackson Road is up at the top of the page here. And there, the church bought the main campus years ago and got a special use permit and has since built the property out. There was a 14-acre piece of property that Guy just showed that encompasses the corner of Ruth Jackson Road and Highway 78. And we, as a church and as a school, felt very strongly that that corner piece at some point would become a commercial node right there at the intersection of Highway 78 and Ruth Jackson Road. And we decided as a group to go ahead and just extend ourselves and buy that 14 acres and bring it into our campus, which we're really excited about. What does it do for us? Well, it doesn't really, this does not mean that the school or the church is going to grow exponentially after this is done at all. Actually, what it does is it expands our athletic facilities and our parking to accommodate the number of people that we have now. It's over the years, it's become very dense, and we've got the baseball field here. We've got the football stadium here and the softball stadium here. And if you've ever been to the campus, you can tell that there's just a lot of people that are kind of crammed in there at once. And fortunately, buying this 14 acres allows us to spread out a good bit. And so what we're planning on doing, this parking lot was recently installed there. It's a new parking lot that we would like to extend, have a roundabout here, and have parking over to an entrance on Ruth Jackson Road. We would also install a right in, right out curb cut on Highway 78, which we really feel like would alleviate a lot of the traffic concerns, a lot of the traffic backups that we have, especially on Sunday mornings. We've got an infield, practice infield here. We've got tennis courts that'll be built here. And then you've got a couple of outdoor pavilions that kind of go along with that. Right here in the middle, this building, actually, a good bit of it already exists now. It's an indoor batting facility and the baseball team uses it. This will be expanded on, and kind of right in the heart of all of our athletics, we would build a facility at some point in the future that would be locker rooms and storage and that sort of thing. This will be a competition field. Again, this is the existing football stadium here, softball field. There's an existing field house here, and this will be a new field. So we got a new field here and a new field there. And so we feel like it's a really good use of the property. It doesn't increase traffic or really the population of the school. It is a opportunity to purchase the property. It became available, and we were really excited to be able to purchase it. And it'll really do a lot for the school and a lot for the church and a lot for the community. As far as construction goes, anytime that you have a project like this, it's a function of fundraising. We don't anticipate doing all of it at one time. You know, it could be phased in as money becomes available. But hopefully we'll be able to, we just don't know yet. But we are looking forward to this project, and the school's really excited about it. And we would appreciate your support, and happy to answer any questions that you might have. Thank you.
Thank you. Old eyes. Signed up to speak in favor of the proposal, we have Richard Ricketts.
Richard Ricketts, Athletic Director at Prince Avenue, 2358 Gratis Road, Monroe, Georgia. Longtime Oconee resident, but moved further to the country. Our desire is just to extend and make better what we have now. We're not looking to grow necessarily. We're just trying to create a little more space for what we're doing now. When I left campus a little while ago, I had 3 football teams practicing on the baseball outfield, all elementary kids. So I think Mr. Carter did a good job explaining it to you. I just want to just let you know that your support will be greatly appreciated. We want to be good neighbors to everybody in Oconee County. We think this would be a great addition to the area and fit what's already out there. So thank you.
Thank you. We also have Ron Tarpley signed up to speak.
Hey, Ron Tarpley, I'm at 1020 Glenwood Lane. If you go through the end zone, I'm just right behind their football field. But I'm not a member of Prince Avenue. My daughter went to public schools. I'm here as a neighbor, and I've been the president of the HOA Association. Right now, I'm a board member. Prince Avenue has always been fantastic neighbors. All the leaders there have always been open with us and have shared projects and very concerned about being a good neighbor because we're right there. I think overwhelmingly, we shared this with the neighborhood, was received very positively. Like the gentleman mentioned, that parcel being tennis courts and a practice field for our youth is very much desirable for Prince Avenue folks rather than another commercial gas station or something like that. Also, the two exits, the main exit now is just several yards from our exit. These two exits, I think, would do a lot to allow the traffic to alleviate and come out of there. So just as a neighbor and not totally representing the entire neighborhood, but I think we have overwhelming support and really like this plan. So.
Thank you. Mike Power.
My name is Mike Power, 1821 Crystal Hills Drive. I own the property to the immediate south of this overall track and to the west. And I'm also, full disclosure, I'm a member of Prince Avenue Baptist Church and support the school. And I just wanted to tell you that I'm in full support of this and I think it's a great idea. Hope you approve it as presented. Thank you.
Thank you. Is there anyone else in the audience who would like to speak in favor of this request? Is there anyone in the audience who would like to speak in opposition to this request? Hearing no one, I'll close the public hearing and return to the commission. Commissioners, do you have any questions or comments? If not, I'll entertain a motion.
Motion to approve special use case P 22-0132, staff recommendations.
Second. Motion to approve by Scott, second by Nathan. Any discussion? All those in favor, please signify by raising your right hand. Motion carries unanimously. Next item on the agenda is appointment of the nominating commission or nominating committee, excuse me, for officers for next year. I didn't ask ahead of time, Scott. Are you willing to serve?
Sure.
All right. Chair nominates Nathan Bird and Scott Green as the nominating committee. They will return to the commission next month with a report and recommendations for officers for the year running from October 1st, 2022 to September 30th, 2023. If there's no other business, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn. Motion from Penny Mills to adjourn.
Second.
Second from Scott. Thank you, folks. Way better.
Way better.
All right.